right choice for this session. Just to let you know, this session is Small Space Gardening Without Tears with Master Gardener Charlie Hindes. Please silence all your cell phones. If you need to make a phone call, please go outside and make that phone call, and you're more than welcome to come back in. Please take the opportunity to provide us with the feedback that we need to make this event much better for next year. There is a pink sheet in your goodie bag, or you can scan the QR code that's behind your program schedule. The nearest restrooms are located behind you. They're single stalls, or through those double doors across the hallway, there's another single stall there as well. What else? We will have a small window for questions at the end. So please keep your questions until we get to the end, so that Charlie can definitely provide us with all the great information we need for this class. So please join me in giving a warm welcome to Charlie Hindes.
Okay, I'm testing my mic, so we're okay?
Yep.
Can you hear me all right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go back and forth between the PowerPoint, and also I'm doing some demos here also, so we're going to do a little bit of each. And pardon me if I have to turn around our mouth to see where I'm at. So basically, where is your small space garden? Is it on your balcony, window boxes, container gardening, front entry, a small patio, along a walkway, or even along the driveway? Sometimes we have a little strip between us and the neighbors and the driveway.
That's right.
Sometimes we have to maintain that. So that's a small space gardening. And sometimes we have lots of tiers, what to do with that. And someone kind of asked me on Thursday week, Robin and I co-chair the new Master Gardening class. Someone asked me on Thursday, is this all going to be about onions and garlic? This is the frustration sometimes we have with gardening, and here comes the tears. Sometimes they're tears of happiness, sometimes they're tears of frustration. So here we go. I'm going to do a little academic background here, so you understand where I'm coming from, and kind of keep in mind where you want to go with your garden. Okay? Whether it's on the balcony, patio, small space. Someone at our lunch table today, her garden is only as big as a dining table, where she's growing. There you go. Where she's growing all the ingredients for salsa, the tomatoes, and cilantro, and onions, and peppers. Some micro-environmental problems that might encounter in small space gardening. Low places with cold air and drainage. Areas with poor soil. How many of us have our pan? Or sandy soil that doesn't retain the water. Or areas with slow water drainage. I have that from the rain yesterday. And sun and wind exposure. Here in the valley, yes, sun, like crazy. When we say, or you read a plant label saying full sun is not, no patience in that. It's like dust. If we can stand the sun maybe 3 or 4 hours, that's what your plant's going to stand. It's going to be also what may withstand it, even the cactus.
Oh, yeah. Why did you say that?
And then that, you have to provide some afternoon shade.
Okay. I don't
I do have a cold place on where I live, and I grew, or I have some things that are green, gray, and blue. My garbage containers. That's the only thing that's on that side of the house. It gets the hot wind, gets the cold wind, concrete. That's it. I'm not going to worry about that side of the house. It's on my west side, and it gets severe elements. I'm not going to go through this a lot because of the time constriction, but the one that we are known for is Zone 9. So when you see on the plan, a zone area, we're about 9B roughly, because we have different elements. We sometimes get the cold wind from the mountains, sometimes we get heat from the west side. We get a mixture of both. And the closer you live to the mountains, the colder it's going to get in the evening or morning. The Sunset Western Garden book is one that we usually go by because it is Western gardening. Okay. And we also have microclimates. And the next slide is the 9 common microclimates that we have. I know this is kind of academic right now, so hang in there with me because I'm going into the fun stuff here. We have sloping ground, exposure to wind, south and west walls, dry banks. I just went dead.
No,
Here we
it's
are.
on.
Back again, it's back
It
again.
does not be talked about. East walls, cold air pockets, the patio eaves, shade trees, and overhanging structures. Your house, my house, probably has all of these going on at the same time. So we can even have, say, a patio eave that's getting the cold air coming through, or the hot air coming through in the winter, in the summertime. Healthy garden soil. So how healthy is your soil that you're working with? Has to support the plant roots. We have to give access to nutrients, water, and air. We have to have something that has good drainage. We can't decide to just sit in water. We don't like to sit in the bathtub for an hour and a half to 2 hours. What do we look like? A shriveled up prune. Plants don't like that either. They'll get soggy and rot out, and you just like, what's that smell? It's your plant sitting in too much water. It happens to us all the time. I have 3 master gardeners in the audience, so they probably are related to what I said. They probably came in here and did this class. Huh? We have sandy soil, and we also have loam and clay soil. So always check your drainage. I'm going to talk about drainage in a minute or two. What to look out for. Plant containers. Always, some people will buy a flower or a plant. Okay, so what do I want? What am I going to put it in? Okay, now you have to walk around the nursery or a big box store and try to find out which plant will look good in that pot. What is better off to do, I'm just going to use it as an example. You have the pot selected out. Now you can go and select your plants to go in the pot. Okay, this is kind of your visual thing that you're going to work with first. It's kind of like an artist has a palette going on. This is what you're painting on with your plants and your flowers. Okay, so select your pot first, or a container, or here's another pot. This little guy, a little bonsai container, and we're going to do something fun with that one. What's your focal point that you're going to be doing with your plant? What's the main flower, leaf structure, the height? You've heard this before. What's your focal point? What's your color? What's your accent, trailer, mound? Thriller, spiller, and filler. And I'm going to show a demo also what it even looks like. You hear that a lot. The florists say that a lot. Gardeners say a lot. You need something 3 going on. In the artist world, it's usually things are in odd numbers, 1, 3s, 5s. Yes.
I don't think your microphone's working because we can't hear you unless you're facing instructions. When you're talking,
Am I?
we can't hear you.
Am I on?
Now
Can
you
hear me?
are. I can hear you better.
Is this off?
Yeah,
Is that better?
yes.
Yeah.
Turn that way and talk and we'll see.
I'll turn this way and talk that way.
It's not a lot better, but a little bit.
Okay.
I can give you a microphone
What?
instead.
Sure. Whatever is best.
Thank you.